Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, this is Mr. Mazen Tubashat, the English teacher for grade 7. Here in this revision I'm going to revise some questions of the national exams that may help you maybe in the exam, inshallah. We are going to see some previous questions of previous exams. In the exams you will have different kinds of questions, such as this paragraph here. You will have a paragraph with some numbers inside, like you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And you have some blanks also. Be careful, these numbers, you may have questions for these numbers. Okay, let's see. Like, first question is, which is the best way to begin sentence 3? So you have to go to sentence 3 and see which answer is the best way to start sentence 3. First of all, you have to read sentence 3 and you have to read sentence 2 also in order to choose the correct answer. Okay, let's read it. Studying the stars and planets is a very popular hobby. Something here, we have to put something here. It has become more difficult to see the stars at night in recent years. Okay, let me go to the choices here. At once, in other words, unfortunately, immediately. Okay, which one is the best answer to be here? Let's try at once. At once, it has become more difficult to see the stars. Studying the stars and planets is a very popular hobby. At once, it has become more difficult. It doesn't make sense. So let me choose the other one. In other words, okay, let me try this answer. Studying the stars and planets is a very popular hobby. In other words, it has become more difficult to see the stars at night in recent years. Also doesn't make sense. How is that in other words? It's saying two different things. Okay, let me see. Unfortunately, studying the stars and planets is a very popular hobby. Unfortunately, it has become more difficult to see the stars. Oh, so this answer makes sense here. But I need to make sure. Okay, let me try the last one. Studying the stars and planets is a very popular hobby. Immediately it has become more. It doesn't make sense. So the right answer is unfortunately. So this is what you have to do in the exam. You have to read to choose the right answer. You will have also other questions like the same one like we have here. Like this question here, which is the best way to join sentence 5 and sentence 6 together? So you have to go back to sentence 5 and sentence 6 and see. This sentence 5 here, and this is sentence 6. Okay, we have to, as I told you, you have to read first. An orange glow appears over most cities. Period. The orange glow hides the light from the stars. Okay, we need to connect these two sentences together. Let me see the choices. An orange glow appears over most cities because it hides the light from the stars. Is it because the correct answer? Let me see the other answers. An orange glow appears over most cities, hiding the light from the stars. It may be this one. It could be, but I have to read the other two. An orange glow appears hidden in the light of the stars over most cities. It's confusing a little bit here. An orange glow appears, but it hides the light of most cities over the stars. So the answer that makes sense is number B. An orange glow appears over most cities, hiding the light from the stars. Then you will have more questions, like this one, number 3 here. We are not going to read all questions, but it's an example how to deal with these kinds of questions. In the exam you will have more than one paragraph, like this one here. You have another paragraph with numbers and blanks inside. So be careful, these numbers and blanks you may have question on them, like this one here. I have an advice for everybody here. If you are a good reader, so you have to read the paragraph first, then answer the questions. You have to read it 1 time or 2 times. But if you are very slow in reading and you don't have the time to read everything here in the paragraph, you can use another technique, like reading the question and looking for the answer in the paragraph. But the first way is the best way. You have to read first, then answer the questions. So we have 4 parts or 3 parts in the exam. reading, writing, and you have grammar questions. So this is the reading section here. You have more than one paragraph or more than one text with questions and answers. You have to choose the right answer as it's here. You see how many paragraphs we have here? Okay. We also have another kind of questions like this one here. You will have pictures and a question for the picture. You have to choose the sentence that matches the picture. You have to look at the picture first, then read the 4 choices. Okay, let's do the first one. We have to look at the picture first. Okay, the picture is, there is a man here in the picture doing something with a paper on the wall maybe, or a board. Okay, let's see the choices. The man is printing the sign. Is he printing here? I don't think so. Okay. The man is waving the sign. Waving? Is he waving the sign? Is he moving the sign here? I don't think so. The man is leaving the sign. Is leaving, like he'll leave it on the wall and go? Is he leaving the sign? I don't think so. What about the last one? The man is removing the sign. I think he's removing it, yeah. He's removing it from the wall or a board. So I will choose this answer, D. Choose the sentence that matches the picture. Look at this picture here. We have a woman or a mother and a boy. She is reading a story maybe or something for her son. Okay, let's see the choices. The woman is reading a story to her son. Well, it makes sense, but I need to check the other answers. The boy is reading a story. The boy is not reading. The boy is sleeping. So I will not choose this one. The book is being read to the woman. No, the book is not being read to the woman. She is the one who is reading the book. The book is being read by the boy. The boy, as we said, he is sleeping. So he is not reading anything. So the correct answer is A. You have to choose A in the exam, etc. You will have many pictures like this one and this one here and this one, and you have to read 4 choices and choose the best answer. Like this one here, we have 2 boys in the swimming pool. One of them is holding a ball. Maybe he's throwing it to the other boy. Okay, let's see the choices. The children are jumping into the pool. Are they jumping into the pool? They are not jumping into the pool. The children are looking for the ball. Are they looking for the ball? No, the ball is with them, so they are not looking for the ball. The children are sitting near the pool. No, they are not sitting near the pool. They are in the pool. The children are playing with the ball, so they are playing with the ball. Yeah, it's very easy. So you have to choose D. The same here. You have to do the same. Look at the picture and choose the right answer. So this is another kind of questions that we have in the exams, in the national exams. And these two also the same thing. Okay, before we go to the writing, let me give you some examples of the grammar questions that we may have in the exam. All of the questions are going to be multiple choice questions. That means that you have to choose from 4 choices. Okay, let's have this example like for grammar question. The performance was something because of rain. Okay, the performance was call off, was take over, was take part. The performance was, I think it's called off, so we need to just put ed here. You will have this ed. The performance was called off because of the rain, so it will be called off. You should know the meaning of these words to answer questions like this. Look at this one, like something is a low plant with many branches that arise from near the ground. A bug or a bar is a low plant, a bug or a bush. You will not be able to answer these questions unless you know the meaning of these words. What is a plant? Plant is like napta or something like that. So it is a It's a bush, a small plant. It's a low plant. So you should know the meaning of this word to answer these questions. So these are examples of grammar questions we have given to you in the revision booklet that you have, so you can go back to it and read it all and revise it with your father or mother to give you some help with it. The last part of the exam is the writing section. You have to write. Some students, unfortunately, they leave the writing section empty. You cannot leave it empty. You have to write something. Even if it's very difficult for you, you have to write at least 1 sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences. If you can write more, that would be better. But you have to write. Don't leave it blank like this. You have to write something. Most of the times, you will have like this kind of writing. You will have pictures, and you will be asked to write maybe 4 to 6 sentences, complete sentences about these pictures. So it's easy to write 4 or 6 sentences to this picture. Some students, they may write a big paragraph about these 2 pictures, or 3 paragraphs, but the task is easy. It's 4 to 6 complete sentences. And you have to read the question before you start writing. The picture shows what Hessa did yesterday, so be careful. So the past that you are going to use in the writing here is past simple, because he's saying about yesterday. So the 4 or 6 sentences you are going to write are going to be on the past tense. Be careful, use the correct grammar, spelling and punctuation. So this is the last part. You in the exam you have to write 2 paragraphs, not only 1. You will have 2 subjects to write about, like this one here and this one here without pictures. So you have to read the questions, write the sentences that the question asks you to write, 4 to 6 or complete sentences about the same subject. Don't write about something else. I hope that you will find this revision useful for you, and I wish you the best. Thank you very much.